An immigration judge in Denver fired by the Trump administration, sharing the story of what happened and her concerns about enforcement of our nation's immigration laws.
Now, she was fired last month after serving as a judge for 7 years. Your reporter Alan Janae sat down with her in a rare judicial interview. And Alan, she is one of many immigration judges who have been dismissed recently.
Yeah, that's right. She's one of well over 100 immigration judges that have been fired by the Trump administration. The Department of Justice oversees immigration courts, unlike the federal courts, which are overseen by the judicial branch of the U.S. government. That means judges are in a position of having to answer to the administration they work for.
Judge Brea Berge with other judges of the Immigration Court after her appointment under the Trump administration in 2019. It followed 10 years of other work in the immigration courts, during which she says she proudly stood on principle.
I tried to look at the law every day and apply the law as I saw it.
Some days it was not easy.
I've signed thousands of deportation orders at this point. You know, sometimes you have families who have been here for, again, decades and have done all the right things, except for the initial entry, you know, illegally. But there's no immigration relief. And, you know, that's not fun to order somebody like that deported. But that's the law.
It was one of Judge Berge's most widely publicized decisions to grant bond, allowing for the release of immigrant and advocate and Trump critic Jeanette Vizgera last December, that first brought public criticism from the administration. Vizgera was held in ICE custody in Aurora for 9 months. Berge granted bond, saying Vizgera was neither a flight risk or a danger. In a statement in the aftermath, an ICE spokesperson called her an activist judge.
Do you think your role in that bond hearing for Jeanette Vizgera had anything to do with your discipline and removal?
I mean, I don't think it helped my case any.
Early this year, Judge Berge says she was told via email from the chief immigration judge to deny non-citizens bond hearings based on the Justice Department's reinterpretation of a 1990s immigration law. She says she and many other immigration judges felt it contradicted federal court rulings.
I will say that I felt like I was being asked to violate a district court order. And that what they were saying was that I needed to follow DOJ policy over what a district court was telling me to do. And that's why I refused to do it.
She says within hours she was removed from all cases involving detainment.
Does it seem political?
Extremely, yeah.
The Department of Homeland Security said in a statement to CBS Colorado it strongly disagrees with the district court's ruling and stated it is confident in its legal position. The DOJ said to us in a statement, after 4 years of the Biden administration forcing immigration courts to implement a de facto amnesty for hundreds of thousands of aliens, this Department of Justice is restoring integrity to our immigration system. Judge Berge's termination letter from the Justice Department arrived while she was on vacation.
Were your decisions political?
No. I can honestly say that I went in every day and made the decision that I thought was correct under the law.
Most of the cases judges in immigration courts hear are requests for asylum. She would more frequently grant that asylum than others.
Was your grant rate high?
It was the highest in the Denver court. It was not high compared to the national rate.
In her years working in the immigration system, she has seen things turn left and right.
Well, I can say no judges were targeted and fired under any of the other administrations for how they ruled. What is happening under this Trump administration is vastly different from anything I've ever seen.
To fill openings, the Department of Justice says it encourages talented legal professionals to join its mission to protect national security and public safety. It now advertises on this government website for replacements, calling them not immigration judges, but deportation judges.
I guess that's like saying, come be a conviction judge in a regular criminal court.
100%, that's exactly what it is. It's putting the thumb on the scale towards deportation. It's not our role. Our role is to look at the facts and decide if somebody is eligible for some form of relief.
She worries about the direction of the court, removing judges it disagrees with and ignoring court rulings.
In a conservative administration was allowed to do this, then a Democratic administration will also be allowed to do this, and It's going to wipe out all the institutional knowledge. It's going to wipe out essentially the ability of our government to function.
She says she is speaking out to make a point.
I made the decisions on the bench that I believed were correct, regardless of what I thought the administration would do to my job. And I'm here talking about this today because I think it's important and I think people need to know what's happening. I talked to my kids about this when I was first disciplined, and then, kind of knew I had an axe hanging over my head, that you don't just get to do the right thing when it's easy. You do it when it's the right thing.
The Executive Office for Immigration Review that fired her declined to comment on personnel matters on the judge's firing. Judge Berge is contesting her termination through what is called the Merit System Protection Board. That's pending. And the National Association of Immigration Judges is now calling for Congress to move the immigration courts out from under the Justice Department to keep them away from the sway of political influence.
Yeah. Obviously going to be really interesting to watch what happens here moving forward and how everyone is impacted by these.
You're right.
Thanks, Alan.